Zinc doesn't have the glamour of nootropics or the buzzword power of brain fog, but when it comes to mental clarity, emotional resilience, and long-term brain health, this unassuming mineral is one of the true heavyweights. It may not come in a shiny bottle labeled Genius Pills, but zinc has been quietly involved in your brain function since before you could even pronounce the word cognition. It's tucked into the folds of your gray matter, managing neurotransmitters, helping memory circuits fire properly, and generally preventing your brain from turning into a leaky, misfiring attic full of forgotten thoughts and misplaced car keys. At the biochemical level, zinc is absolutely essential for the dance of neurotransmitters, the chemicals like dopamine, serotonin, and glutamate that do the heavy lifting in mood, focus, and memory. Without zinc, this elegant chemical waltz turns into a clumsy shuffle. Zinc regulates how these neurotransmitters are released and received, especially in the hippocampus, the part of your brain that handles learning and memory. It also contributes to synaptic plasticity, the brain's ability to rewire and adapt. So every time you learn something new, recover from a bad day, or remember where you parked the car miraculously, zinc has a hand in the process. Now, let's talk mood. Zinc isn't exactly what you think of when someone says mental health, but perhaps it should be. Low zinc levels have been linked to higher rates of depression, and not just mild mood dips, but clinically significant, measurable symptoms. In fact, researchers have noticed that people with treatment-resistant depression often have lower zinc levels, and that supplementing with zinc may actually enhance the effectiveness of antidepressants. It's not a miracle fix, no mineral ever is, but it's increasingly looking like zinc is part of the puzzle when your brain just can't seem to shake the gloom. And then there's the bigger, scarier conversation around cognitive decline and Alzheimer's disease. Zinc levels tend to drop in older adults, whether due to poor absorption, dietary changes, or just the natural inefficiency of the aging gut, and this matters more than most people realize. Some studies have found that zinc deficiency may contribute to the buildup of beta-amyloid plaques in the brain, which are one of the hallmarks of Alzheimer's pathology. Zinc also plays a protective role against oxidative stress and inflammation in the brain, two of the main villains in the aging-related decline saga. In simple terms, if your neurons are a city, zinc is the sanitation and maintenance crew. Without it, the buildup of trash and unchecked chaos starts to overwhelm the system. Here's the uncomfortable part. You don't need to be in full-blown deficiency mode for zinc to start letting you down. Mild, chronic insufficiency, the kind where you don't feel terrible, just off, is incredibly common. Maybe you're a vegetarian, or your diet has become more about convenience than variety. Maybe you're dealing with digestive issues, or you've unknowingly been sabotaging absorption with excessive calcium, iron, or antacids. Meanwhile, your brain is trying to make the most out of its resources, like a chef asked to cook gourmet meals with a missing spice rack. Fortunately, your brain doesn't need much zinc. It just needs enough. And the fix is simple. A few oysters, some beef or lentils, a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds, or a low-dose supplement can go a long way. No need to megadose. Just giving your brain what it's quietly been asking for might be the most underrated upgrade to your cognitive health. In a world obsessed with brain hacks, smart drugs, and digital detoxes, zinc is the quiet genius in the background, making sure the neurons are firing, the memories are forming, and the mood doesn't go off a cliff. So the next time you lose your keys, forget a name, or feel a cloud hanging over your day, don't just blame stress or age. It might just be zinc trying to get your attention with a gentle nudge from your synapses.